Всем привет! Привет, привет! Так, привет, привет! Кто на связи? Кто на связи, подключайтесь. Так, жду вас. Так, ну вот, вижу себя. Отлично. Супер. Так, okay, guys. So, welcome everyone who is joining me today. Please let me know how you can hear me and see me. Привет, привет. How is the quality today? Let me know. Let me know. I'm first. Yes, you are. Hello. Привет, привет. Okay, let's just wait for a couple more minutes and then we will start. Даниэль, привет. Даниэль, очень рада. Очень рада. Привет, привет. Рада видеть. Так, давайте я тут напишу. Всем привет. Привет, Томас. Всем привет. Добро пожаловать. Добро пожаловать. Elena, how are you? I'm great. Как вы? Как у вас дела? Как у вас дела? Что хорошего происходит? Как у вас дела? Расскажите. So, for those of you, for everyone, I'm happy to introduce myself who don't know me yet. My name is Elena Jung and I'm a language coach, and I'm here for you because you are a high achiever, and I help high achievers build confidence in speaking Russian and succeed in life. You are here because you are obsessed about Russian. You love the culture, you love the language, you love the country, you love the people, and sometimes you cannot even explain why. It's just how it is. It's just there. It's just there. You just love it. That's it. Nice, nice, my mood and you. Okay. Привет, Елена. Привет, Джеральд. Даниэль, я очень рад вас видеть и слушать. У меня все хорошо, спасибо. Даниэль, я очень рада, очень рада. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know, if you are subscribed to my newsletter, you have to talk more Russian. Thomas, I speak Russian every day, and we have live chats on Wednesday on Instagram. So if you're interested in practicing your pure Russian and have a natural conversation with me in Russian, Wednesday. The only thing you need to do is just to find me on Instagram, which is at Elena Jung Official. Here on Mindset Monday, we talk all about our strategy for Russian learning. We talk about all behind the scenes. We talk about our wins, our fears, and obstacles along the way. It's all about that. We don't speak Russian. We don't speak a lot of Russian on Mondays because we talk about other things, and we talk about them in English. And then you can teach prefixes, words about Russian language. So we're not talking about grammar here. We're not speaking Russian today. Mindset Monday is the place to talk all about how we learn and how to do it better. It's all about our best practices. It's all about how we can make it better and how we can get faster where we want to be with our Russian speaking. Okay, so uh, what I want to talk about today, um, it's a very interesting topic. But first, I want to thank you so much for being with me today and for making the time. I always appreciate you. And I also wanted to let you know that I just sent out email to all my subscribers. So if you are my email subscriber, you have already got a new email from me where I share with you 43 phrases which you can use every single day. Russian phrases. Remember, we were talking about full immersion, how to immerse Russian in your life. So this is a free bonus for you, a list of phrases, very practical, that you can use every single day to improve your speaking, to improve your pronunciation, to immerse yourself in Russian and Russian in your life. So it's Mindset Monday number 25. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Чарли, привет, 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 спасибо, что ты здесь. Спасибо большое, что ты с нами сегодня. Очень рада. Okay, guys. So before we jump into today's topic, I want to recap quickly. So I love this number. I love this number 25. And I feel like I want to recap. I want to recap today what we have talked about already on our Mindset Mondays. And so let's see. We talked about how to start learning Russian, what to start with, about the confidence. We talked about how to improve your lessons with the teacher. If you have a teacher and you have lessons one-on-one, how to improve these lessons. We also talked about your learning routine and how to the ways to improve it. We talked about your first conversation with a native. We talked about motivation, how to become conversational in Russian, how to build active vocabulary faster. We talked about our limiting beliefs in learning Russian, self-acknowledgement, burnouts, how to break unhealthy patterns in your learning. Also, how to stay open-minded and how to learn faster. How to overcome loneliness when you learn Russian. We talked about grammar, pronunciation, and my favorite topics, immersion and shadowing. So my question for you today is, what is that one thing that you have done? What is that one thing that you have accomplished? What is that one thing that you decided during this Mindset Mondays? I am going to improve this. I am interested in improving my pronunciation. I want to become more confident when I speak Russian. Or my goal is to have first conversation with a native. What is that one thing? Just, I'm asking this question and I want you to think, I want you to take that moment and to think about it. What is at least one thing that you feel like you have accomplished? Today's Mindset Monday number 25. What's the point of investing your time, investing your energy? So you are taking the time from your other activities. You are here with me live, or you are watching a replay. Why you are taking this time from other activities? Maybe you can be with your family. Maybe you can do your workout. Maybe you can spend this time on catching up with your friends or doing your business. Why are you here? Why are you investing your time and energy? And if there is nothing that you feel like you have accomplished, that you have improved during this 24 episodes of Mindset Monday, ask yourself what you can do today. What is that one thing? You can just open the list of all Mindset Monday videos. Just check the topics. Find the one that you are interested the most in and start working on it. Start improving. There is no point for you to invest your time and energy if you're not doing anything about it. So there is a difference to, like, we often say, oh, I get it, now I get it, now I know how you say this in Russian, now I know how to respond, now I know how to improve. But there is a huge difference between to understand how to do it and to actually do it. So my question for you today is, what action have you taken? What action have you taken during these 24 episodes? If there is nothing to check, then, as I said, you can get back, you can check the whole list of all the episodes and find just one thing that you can start improving today. Of course, learning Russian can be hard and can be overwhelming, but only in one case. Only if there is no strategy. If there is no strategy how you learn the language, then yes, it can be hard and overwhelming. So I want to share with you just 5 steps today how not to feel overwhelmed with your learning. And yes, learning Russian and feeling like, yes, okay, I've accomplished certain things. I feel like, okay, I got to a certain level of knowledge. Yes, there is work that has to be done. But this is a big goal. It's a huge goal, especially if you don't want to be just on a survival mode in Russian. If it's not just about, I want to just know how to say a few basic phrases. If it's not just about that, if you are serious about your learning, if you are serious about becoming more conversational in Russian, then there has to be a strategy. Then you have to ask yourself better questions every single day. And so I want to share with you how not to feel overwhelmed about the big goal and how to actually get it done. So number 1 is obviously to define that goal. Like for Gerald, for example, Gerald, if I may share with others why you learn Russian. For Gerald, for example, it is because Gerald is going to move to Moscow and study here at the university for 2 years. It's been a huge goal for Gerald. And it's very, very specific. So number 1, you need to define that big goal. And it has to be big enough for you in order to every day you want to accomplish it. Every day, you don't need a reminder. You don't need a reminder why you learn Russian. That goal has to be huge. It has to be bigger than you. Number 2, you draw a big picture for yourself. You write down what exactly you want to improve, what exactly you want to start with, what exactly you want to finish with. How are you going to know that, okay, this is, yeah, I've done it, mission completed? How do you know that? You have to define this for yourself. For example, you found a role model, a person, a native who speaks Russian beautifully, and this is the way how you want to speak. And you set that goal, and then you can compare. You can understand, okay, now I improved this, then I improved that. You have a very, very specific example. Number 3, you look at this big picture as a jigsaw puzzle. And what you need to do here is you need to break it down. You need to break that huge, big picture down into smaller goals with tangible results. So you understand this is the goal and this is the result. So here I understand, yes, I have accomplished it. Number 4, make it a 90-day project. Why 90? Usually people think like, it will take me years to learn Russian. What does it mean learn Russian? To learn is a process. So this is not your goal to learn. Your goal is to become conversational, for example, at this certain level. Or your goal is to start studying at the university. You have to become conversational at this, for example, more deep academical language. So usually people tend to think about this like, oh, probably it's a year, or maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3, maybe I will never be able to become conversational. Of course, if you look at this like that, from this perspective, you will not. But when you see it as a project and you define for yourself, okay, it's going to be just 90 days, because 3 months, it's 1 quarter. And this is usually how the financial system works, right? So you when you set a goal for yourself, you and you want to understand how well it works for you, you check and you review usually in 90 days. And this is a great way to look at your learning as a project. And from my experience and from the experience of other people, and I see their success and I see how well it works for them, 90 days is the best. Number 5, take 1 step at a time. So it's not about making it all happen, making it all work right away. It cannot happen because Russian is a complex system. It doesn't mean that it's hard. It's a complex system. It's a system that has to be approached with a strategy, with a smart strategy. If there is a smart strategy, it's not hard. And when you, especially at those, low moments, the days when you don't feel like, oh, I've accomplished so much today, I made a progress, when you don't really feel like you've done something great, that you made a huge progress for this week, that's okay. You remind yourself that I take 1 step at a time. You have a strategy, you have a plan, you have a clear goal, and you have your 90-day project. And I really love this one. So we've done with these 5 steps, but this is a bonus for you. And this is the approach that I really love to, and it works for me, not just in learning, in everything. You don't have to do it perfect. You just have to get it going. And every day, when you say something in Russian, and it doesn't have to be perfect. When you start speaking with a native, when you learn any part of the language, maybe you feel like you want to learn grammar. Okay, it's up to you. If you're interested in grammar and you really enjoy it, okay, great. But the thing is that we cannot make it perfect every day, and we don't have to. We just have to get it going. That's how we make progress. You're looking forward to take that next step. And when you look at every single step, maybe you feel like, oh, that's just so little that I've done. Look at it as a big picture again. Look at your milestones. Look where you were a month ago, a week ago, and see those tangible results. Acknowledge them and own your mistakes as just an outcome of the work that you are doing. So this is my message for today, and I hope you find it helpful. At least one thing that you can take away with you. It's amazing. I have improved. Gerald says, oh, Charlie, большое спасибо за фразы. Charlie, всегда пожалуйста. Gerald, commitment in my continue learning of Russian every single day. Gerald, this is just amazing. Your commitment is absolutely amazing. Daniel, I have improved my conversation in Russian. Even with mistakes, I can make myself be understood better. That's great. I'm really happy to hear that. David, I've started having conversations with native speakers more often and spend more time reviewing areas where I am weak. This is great. This is very strategical, and I believe that it's not always comfortable for you, right, David? It's not. But the results, the outcome, that how you feel, it's like when you work out and your muscles sore, but then you feel like, oh gosh, I've done it. I'm so proud of myself. Implementation is my problem. James Loud says, I'm forever watching videos on how to learn this or that, but instead of implementing those tips, I go back to watch more how-to videos. Kawahira, привет. James, I can totally relate to that. And yes, we tend to watch and read and discuss more than actually take action. That's our problem. This is how we're designed. This is how humans usually operate in everyday life. But this is something that we can work on. And this is what I'm working on every single day. Yes, there are things that I keep talking about, but what's next? What's my next step? I just try to ask myself better questions every day. And I encourage you to ask yourself this question today. Why am I watching this? What is that one thing that I can improve today? If there is nothing that you are interested in, if there is nothing for you that you want to improve in Russian, then just stop watching. Just find something that you are so obsessed about, that you are so interested in, that you will take action right away. There is no point for you to watch these videos if you're not doing anything. As I told you at the beginning, there is a huge difference between to understand how it works and to actually work, to do the work, to take action. David, not always comfortable, but I like the results. David, this is so true. On our Wednesday live chat on Instagram, we were discussing this topic a couple of weeks ago with Todd, and yes, it was interesting. He said, "I'm uncomfortable speaking Russian because I just make these mistakes every single day, every single time, and I feel sometimes like I don't sound smart. I'm not that person that I am when I speak English. It's understandable." And I felt myself the same way when I started speaking English. But there is a way to go. There is always a way to improve. There is always an opportunity and chance. And when we feel uncomfortable, this is the sign that we have to dig deeper. If it's uncomfortable for you, you have to go like, oh, thank God, this is the one. I'm going to dig deeper here. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me at elena@wonderexon.com. You're always welcome to DM me on Instagram at Elena Jung Official. And I'm here for you always. And thank you for being with me every Monday. And I appreciate you so much. And Daniel says, nobody ever got drunk by understanding the meaning of the word wine. Daniel, this is so true. Yeah, this is an interesting example. Как всегда, я желаю вам отличного дня, замечательной недели. Спасибо, что были со мной сегодня. И спасибо за ваши комментарии. Спасибо, что смотрите и остаетесь со мной. И, как всегда, вы лучшие. Помните это. И до скорой встречи на следующей неделе. Это будет Mindset Monday number 26. Спасибо. And don't forget to check your inbox. If you are one of my beautiful subscribers, one of my beautiful email subscribers, if you are not, it's very easy to become one. You go to wonderexon.com and subscribe for free updates. And let me know if you want to get the list of those practical phrases that you can use every day to immerse Russian in your life right now. Спасибо и до скорой встречи. Пока.